What's happening, people? It's James Beardwell, the Witham Town supporter here, and welcome to the season review 24-25 vlog. And here we got their main fellow Witham Town supporters, Sam, Paul, Callum and Leon.
Hello mate.
How are you doing, James? Good?
Yeah, good, thank you. How you been keeping?
Yeah, all good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, been very well, and the football season's gone pretty quick, and it's been like a fantastic season, and like it's been a great season.
It's just mad, as you said, how quick it's gone, because I still remember games right at the start of the season, so it's just flown by really. But yeah, it's obviously been a fantastic season for us, and yeah, it'll be good now to look over the good parts of the season and the low parts of the season, the ups and the downs.
There's been lots of highs and lows like this season. It's been like a most memorable season, like especially like the Tolleshunt D'Arcy, which we'll come to that later. And but it's been a fantastic season.
Yeah, it's been a good season. None of us have got any withdrawal symptoms from football just yet, I think, but that'll happen soon. But yeah, been a good season. Like Callum said, quite a few highs, a couple of lows, but I think most importantly is it was more highs than lows this season. So been a season of good progress, and I think we've all enjoyed it. Yeah, nice to look back on a few of the highlights.
Definitely 100%. It's been like a really good pre-season as well, and we picked up some good results, like especially the one against Kings Park Rangers earlier on in the season. We picked up a good result. But on to the Tolleshunt D'Arcy Memorial Cup final, because I remember like last year we was waiting when it's going to be the final, but we thought it was like May time last year, but now it's been moved to like July because we won against Clapton in the semi-final and then went into the final against Chelmsford City. But in July when we played Chelmsford City in the final, the Tolleshunt D'Arcy Memorial Cup, and here is the clip of a brilliant highlights of the Witham Town against Chelmsford in the final. That is the most memorable one. Take a look at this. Come on! 1-1. Oh, go on! Oh, okay. 2! Get back! Oh my days! 2-2. Oh my days! All defending. We've got to get back and get tighter. We've got to get more tighter. Come on! Clear! Oh my days, man! Straight from the kickoff. Oh my days. 3-2 Chelmsford City. Oh my days. Come on, Witham.
Come on, boys.
Come on, boys.
Go on.
Yeah!
Yes! 3-3! Come on! Get in there! Come on! Come on! Witham Town! Come on! Clear! Yes! Oh my God! Yes! Yes! Come on! Yes! This will make Yes, Laura! Yes, Leon! Yes! One, Gary Kimball! That's all you want! Yes! Yes, Dave! Yes, Dave! Yes! Come on! Yes! There's only one Gary Kimball! One Gary Kimball! Yes, Gary! Yes! Yes! Oh! I am so happy! This has made up England's Euro final defeat. Get in! This has made up England's Euro defeat. Yes! Yes, boys!
That got him again. He was in trouble. Yeah, they all kick him off.
What play town? Woo! Woo! One Gary Kimball. There's only one Gary Kimball. One Gary Kimball. There's only one Gary Kimball. One Gary Kimball. There's only
one Gary.
Yes, boys. We've got to sing Gary's name because he.
Oh my word, Jack.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Just like,
That is superb. This has made up England's Euro defeat.
I think I'm going to have a long night in the dressing room with them tonight.
Yes. Yes. Champione, champione, ole, ole, ole. Yes. Still one to the front. That was me, yeah. Yes! Come on! Woo! Yes, Gary! Yes! We love you, Gary! We love you, Gary! Yes, Kevin! Here, James. Yes! Oh. Yes! Yes! One James Bidwell! There's only one James Bidwell! This has made up England's Euro defeat, yes! The full-time score! Witham Town 4! Chelmsford City 3, the Tolleshunt D'Arcy Memorial Cup final! Let's all have a disco! Let's all have a disco! La, la, la. La, 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 la. Let's all have a disco! Let's all have a disco! La, la, la. Oh, this is so special. That was absolutely amazing, and we didn't expect at the end that we scored the fourth goal, and what a way to win a trophy. My heart was raising. The 95th minute, we're still like leading at the moment, but they never give up. We managed to hold on, and what a win.
Go on.
I'm gobsmacked that we managed to do that. I thought, first of all, if you was a neutral here, you'd have got your money's worth, that's for sure.
Oh my God.
I thought we controlled the game. I thought we played really well. I don't really know what to say. I'm gobsmacked that we actually won 4-3.
Oh, this is like absolutely amazing for the lads.
See you later.
See you later, boys.
See you later.
Oh man, I can't believe it. Let's hope the players have a good celebration.
It's going to be a celebration, and this is the first trophy since
You got to remember.
2013.
Yeah, exactly.
And we won it this year, 2024. In Gary Kimball's second full term. Yes.
I think if we can play like this, like we did today, in every league game, then we could surprise a lot of people. If we can keep this up, we can surprise loads of people this season. But obviously,
Oh, definitely, yeah, it is absolutely amazing for the lads.
another big game on Saturday as well. I know we don't
Against
think.
Hertford Town, but this is a great way to celebrate after that win. Won the first trophy since 2013, and
it's amazing.
It's amazing. Gary won it in his first full term twice, and now he's won it once in his second full term. That is superb.
But yeah, the effort that those players put in today was absolutely amazing. I can't fault anything about this performance. I thought it was fantastic from start to finish. Don't get me wrong, Chelmsford, they look poor.
Yeah, I've got to pay tribute to Gary Kimball because he has done remarkable since he came back last year and turned it around, and he's done superb in his first full term, and now he did it in his second full term, and that is why I've got to pay tribute to Gary Kimball because he has done remarkable since he came back in his second full
All of the
term.
management staff, so Kevin,
And the staff as well.
Kevin's done fantastic.
And the players.
The players did absolutely brilliant today, and I think there was nothing I can fault about that at all. But I can't believe we actually won 4-3. I didn't expect we would.
I'm speechless.
I did not
I'm
think
speechless as
before
well.
the game. I was thinking, oh no, I was fearing the worst, possibly. But then, how have we won this game?
We played superb, and
I did not expect this performance to come out though. It was so good.
I'm meant to be doing a job. Look, I'm meant to be on the pitch picking
Oh,
up the
yeah,
water
let Rick
bottles.
do it all.
I'm meant to be picking up the water bottles. Instead, I'm standing here with no voice. Good luck to work in the morning, so I won't be able to talk.
and my voice is nearly going as well. It was brilliant.
Honestly shocked.
In
happen?
James Beardwell words.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Oh my days!
But no, I think he had everything. And I want to say as well, when we went 3-2 down, I thought we need to hold it at 3-2 as much as possible. We did that.
We did it.
Then we
We
made
did
it
it.
3-0.
We did it,
Then
guys.
it was 4-3. Because I think had it at 3-2, had it gotten to 4-2, it probably would have got a bit sticky. But we held on. We got the goal. And then I was thinking, would they hold for penalties? Then we went and got the winning goal. Free kick skimmed off the Chelmsford's head.
Yeah.
He had it in. It went in, and
We had a disco.
We're going to have a disco, and we're going to celebrate our first trophy in 10 years, and we won it in
let's hope the players can
2024.
go out
have a nice celebration tonight.
No, they won't. They won't be out tonight. They won't be out tonight. They've got training Thursday night.
They should cancel.
No,
let them have a
we've got
celebration.
Saturday to think of. If we win Saturday, then yeah, do it what they like.
I think we can't not celebrate winning a trophy though.
They're not going to go out celebrating tonight.
They should do.
No.
Get them down the spoons on the beer.
Kev just said to him, get in, you've got training Thursday night, so come on.
Ooh, they need to be down the spoons.
Shut up, Callum. You ain't with them.
No, but they should be out celebrating.
You want to learn to read the score, mate. We scored 3 and we scored 4. Come on!
Is he picking on you?
Come on! That's what it's all about. We won against Chelmsford City. What the first trophy that we won in 10 years.
What was the score?
4-3! 4-3 Witham Town!
How many did Chelmsford score?
3!
How many did Callum say? Oh, we said 4, didn't we?
The main thing is we won against Chelmsford. We won the trophy. The main thing is we won.
I'm proud of them.
And then we got
the lads gave it 100%.
Yeah.
We got the victory. Now let's move on to the game against Saturday.
Yeah.
And I think thank you again for the thoughts. But let's go, champions!
Champions! Champions! Ole, ole, ole! Champions! Champions! Ole, ole, ole! That was a fantastic victory for Witham Town. It's been a memorable interview as well, like with Laura and you, didn't it, Callum?
Yeah, obviously first pre-season, as you were saying, is always good to get players to get match fitness. I think we had some good results in there. Obviously, said Kings Park was a good game because you remember the video of you and Ollie Mers.
I remember, yeah.
And then obviously, the cup. Obviously, then it was the Tolleshunt D'Arcy final. Obviously, we probably thought it would be played in May once the season had finished, but then I think Chelmsford had playoffs or something like that, and then it got played in July. But I don't think any of us quite expected us to win the game, and we won it, and it was just brilliant to be a part of it and watch the game. It was a brilliant game, and I think we were all surprised that we won that. But the interview at the end was quite funny.
Yeah. And we're all celebrating at the end because we played as the underdogs and Chelmsford City played the top dogs, but we beat them 4-3 in the final. But that was the most memorable night against Chelmsford City, and then we were celebrating at the final whistle, and then we watched our players lift the trophy, and Liam Whips, I think it was the captain that lifted the trophy first, and it brought everybody's smile on our faces from all of our Witham Town supporters. It brings so much memories. It's been a fantastic, memorable night for Witham Town, isn't it, in the Tolleshunt D'Arcy Memorial Cup final?
Yeah, that was our first trophy in over 10 years. It was like 11 years since the last time we had a trophy.
11 years.
So for the club as a whole and for the fans, it was really good to win that trophy, and plus it gets more money into the club as well.
I agree. It's like especially the FA Cup and the FA Trophy, which we'll come to that later. But it was a memorable night when we played against Chelmsford City, and then we were celebrating, and then the players joined in to celebrate. And I remember Kevin came over and gave us the opportunity to lift the trophy, and it brought our smile on our faces when we lifted the trophy. And it's been amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a really great game, that, and especially if you go into a game as underdogs, and I don't think anyone fancied our chances. We were trailing with only a little bit to go in that game, so to turn it round and then win it, you want to win any game of football, but when there's a cup on the line or a trophy on the line, it makes it all the sweeter, especially if you're an underdog, to sort of turn it round and win the trophy. And great scenes at the end, celebrations, and we all got a chance to...
Amazing scenes.
And a picture, even the game afterwards, they had the cup there, didn't they? And everyone could have their picture taken with it. It's important to get a bit of silverware every now and again. It really adds to the atmosphere, I think.
Yeah, the atmosphere was absolutely amazing. It looks like the National League crowds. There's the largest crowd we ever had at the Witham Town match against Chelmsford, and then it was the largest we've seen, but the atmosphere was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, great night, great support, and a great result. I think we'll all remember that one for a long time. It was a brilliant game, that.
On to the league, away to Brighton Sea Region, the first league game of the season. We was all hoping to win the first league game of the season, and there was a highlight of the Witham Town away match to Brighton Sea Region. We was hoping to win that game. Take a look at this.
Witham Town! Good ball! Go on!
There's no one with him.
Yes! Yes, Callum! Yes, Callum! Yes, Callum! Yes, Callum! Yes! Yes, get in there! Come on! Yes! 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 Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Get in! Yes! 1-0! Witham Town gets in there! Come on! Yes, Bradley! Yes, come on! Yes, Callum! Yes! Yes, Laura! Yes, Paul! What a start! Yes! 1-0! Witham Town get in there! Bring through! Go on, Josh! Must be! Yes! 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 Get in there! Get in there! Get in there!
Not full incident. With him here. This one here. No, this one here. Number 6.
Yes! Come on! Yes, Paul! Yes! Yes, Callum! Yes! Come on! Come on! Yes! Get in there! 2-0! Witham Town, get in there! Come on! Yes! Bells get to Witham Town! How to get to Witham Town? Come on!
Ollie Queen.
Yes! Watch it! Yes! 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 Come on! Yes! Yes! Watch it! Yes! Watch it! Yes! What a chip of a goal! Yes! Come on! 3-0! Witham Town, get in there!
That was a great victory for Witham Town, that 3-0 away at Brighton Sea Region, especially that Josh Usude's fantastic third penalty. And then he sort of like chipped it in the back of the net, and then we couldn't believe how he did it. And then, but that was a really good start to the season when we won away at Brighton Sea Regent.
Yeah, go on, Sam.
Sorry. That was a pretty good start. I think a lot of people were kind of expecting a bit mid-table from us this season. So to rock up at a place like that, one of the promotion favourites, turn them over like we did, is a sign of good things to come. So that was a really good start for us, that one.
That was a really good start to the league season. We won 3-0, and then the Isthmian League tipped us to finish like mid-table, but it was like a long way to go at the start of the season. But it was a great start away at Brighton Sea Region, but overall, I think it was a great performance.
Yeah, obviously great to start the league with win. Obviously the week before that we had the cup win against Hertford as well in the FA Cup. So it was good to start the season with 2 competitive wins. I think it was a great performance from us against Regent. We were the better side, and as you said, they're one of the teams that were favourites to go up, and we just went there and smashed them 3-0. So it was good to start the season with an emphatic victory.
Definitely 100%. And I remember the game against Grays Athletic away it was the FA Cup, and because I remember last year, because we had a bit of a bad record away at Grays Athletic during the 2023-2024 season. I think it was a bad form away at Grays Athletic, but we was hoping to get the win away at Grays Athletic in the FA Cup. And this is the highlights when we played away to Grays Athletic. We was hoping to get the win in the FA Cup. Take a look at this.
No. Going in your net, going in your net.
Back corner, back corner.
Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes, come on! Get in there! Come on! Yes, come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Yes! 1-0. Witham Town, get in there! Yes, Callum! Yes! Come on! Yes, Laura! Yes! Come on!
Well done, Anton. You're apart, more like. Go on, Josh! Go on, Josh!
Finish! Yes! Yes, Josh! Yes, Josh! Yes, Josh! Yes, Josh! Yes! Yes, Josh! Yes! Yes, Josh! Yes! Yes, Josh! Get in there! Yes, Josh! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes! 2-0! Witham Town, get in there! Yes, Callum! Yes! Yes, Laura! Yes! Come on! Yes! 2-0! Witham Town, get in there! Over the bar.
He'll save it.
Over the bar.
Confident he'll save it.
Woo! He said.
First goal of the afternoon for Grays Athletic, number 10, Elliot Sartorius.
Pull one back, 2-1.
Wait.
Yes! Come on! Yes! Yes, Iggy! Yes, Iggy!
Put the toys back in your pram. That's it, you tell him.
Come on! Get in there! Yes! Come on! 3-1. Witham Town, get in there! Woo! Get in there! Yes, Callum! Yes, Laura! Yes! Yes, Rick! Yes! Get in there! Yes, Rick! Yes! Come on! Come on! Yes! Penalty get to Witham Town! Yes!
Come on, Danny.
Come on, Josh. Show us halfway. Come on.
Come on, Danny.
Come on, Josh!
Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. Show us halfway.
Yes! Yes, Josh! Yes! Yes, Josh! Yes! Yes! Come on! Yes, Josh! Get in now!
Doing well.
Yes! 4-1! Witham Town, get in now! Yes, Callum! Yes, guys! Yes!
Come on.
Yes, Rick! Yes! Come on!
That was a fantastic victory. Like, we won 4-1. That was the 4-1 win, and we didn't quite expect to get that win, but overall it was a fantastic performance.
Yeah, I think quite a few of us there on that Sunday. I remember that was a good game from us, comfortable 4-1 win. So it was good just to progress in the FA Cup, because, you know, the more you progress, the more money you get into the club. So it was always good just to go and smash Grays as well. So yeah, it was good to get a nice FA Cup run as well, because, as we said, the more games you win, the more money gets put back into the club. So it was just good to go there and win comfortably as well.
Definitely 100%, because like, it was a fantastic performance away at Grays Athletic, and like but that win was brilliant away at Grays Athletic, and then we went into the next round, and like you said, Callum, we was hoping to go through like in the competition, and we did, and we're hoping to progress further in the competition, because like you said, it'll be great for the club.
And it's good for confidence for the players as well, I think. You know, if any competition you want to go as far as you can, it's good for confidence, it's good for the supporters, it's good for the club's finances, like Leon was saying, get a bit more money in the club. And it raises the club's stature a little bit. And Grays is a really difficult place to go to. We haven't had a great record there. So, yeah, great win, great performance, and continued our really good start to the season.
And I remember the game away at Brentwood Town, which is the FA Trophy. I think it was the first qualifying round, I think it was, away at Brentwood Town. And then we was hoping to go on a good run in the FA Trophy, because like you said, it's going to be great for the club. We was at Brentwood Town away, and we was hoping to get the win away at Brentwood Town. And here was the highlights away at Brentwood Town. And I had to see what happens. Take a look at this.
Witham Town. Scored by number 9, Daniel Conway.
1-0 to Brentwood Town. Yes! Come on, what a goal! What a goal! What a goal! Get in there! What a free kick! Get in! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yes! 1-1. What a free kick! Get in! 1-1. Yes, Paul! Yes! Come on! Yes, Callum! Yes, Laura! Yes! Come on! Josh!
Get back in your goalkeeper.
Go on, Josh!
Have a go.
Yes! Come on! Yes! Yes! Yes, Josh! Yes, Josh!
Well done, five.
Blame number 6-5. You're rubbish.
Three great goals, really good finishes.
Yes! 2-1 Witham Town. Get in! 1-0 down. 2-1 up. Get in! Woo! Oh, yes, Paul! We're back in it! Come on! Oh, we're in front! Oh, yeah, we're in front! Yes! Come on! In the library! Football in the library! Football in the library! Highbury. Da, da, da. 2-2. I mean, how can we just... Here we go. Ah! Two to Brentwood Town.
Sadly, unfortunately, we lost 3-2, I think it was.
It was.
We was 2-1 up away at Brentwood Town, and then like we was hoping to hold on to the victory, and then like we didn't like get like the win at the end, but like the goal just slipped when it went to equalise from them, and then I think it was the last minute when Brentwood Town scored their last minute winner.
Was a crazy game, that's for sure. I think they had 9 men as well, Brentwood. So
that's right. Yeah.
9 men. That's the one.
It was just one of those games where we went 2-1 up. I think Asude missed a penalty as well. It was just one of those games where Brentwood in the end with 9 men looked like they wanted it more than us in the game. But yeah, it was tough. Obviously, when they went down to 9 men, we probably were expecting us to win. But yeah, I think probably safe to say Brentwood was probably the best side we've seen all season, especially after that game. They were 2-1 down. Then yeah, they scored right at the death, made it 3-2, and that's all kick-started them because they ended up going on a good run against Southend, I think. So, you know, it just shows how close we came to beating them. So, but it was just one of those games we lost, but we, you know, just unlucky really at the end.
Yeah, we was really unlucky against Brentwood Town, but we was gutted.
As soon as they scored the penalty, probably would have been game over. So it's small margins within the game, really.
Yeah, because like we was disappointed with the defeat, and but like because like we got beat 3-2 at the end, but like we was hoping to hold on to the 2-1 win, but the lead just slipped, and then like they scored the last minute, but we was gutted at the end.
Yeah, it was a game of fine margins that one. It weren't much in it at all, and it just a credit to the boys there because see where Brentwood finished as champions, so obviously they were a really good side. And like Callum was saying there, if that penalty goes in, then it's probably a different result. Another little Panenka, if I remember rightly, and he just dinked it over the bar, didn't he? Unlike the Brighton see which one that went in. So, yeah, that's probably the tail of the game, really. Just a tiny little fine margin, and we came out the wrong side of it. But great performance against the side who went on to be champions. So, yeah, we can't fault the effort from the boys.
I agree, and I've remembered onto the game away at Haringey Borough, which is the FA Cup second qualifying round, and like this is a bit you got to watch, like the game away at Haringey Borough, and there was the highlights of it away at Haringey Borough. Take a look at this.
Yes! Come on! Get in there! Come on! Come on, Witham! Get in! Yes, Witham! Yes! 1-0! Witham Town, get in there! Woo! Yes, yes, Callum! Yes, Callum! Come on! Defend it, Town! We can see this out, I think we'll host. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. 1-1.
Unfortunately, we was like concede a late equaliser. We was 1-0 up away at Haringey Borough, and that was when Josh Usude scored when he made it 1-0 to Witham Town, and around about the 11th minute of injury time, and then like it was about 11 minutes of injury time, and then Haringey Borough scored the last kick of the game, and I was completely stunned when they scored the last kick of the game of Haringey Borough, because I thought we was going to hold on to the win, but if it wouldn't be 11 minutes of injury time, we would have won.
Yeah, but I remember that. There weren't many of us there. I think me and you was there. And I remember right at the end, I was on the group chat on the phone. I think a few of us, Laura and a few was on it. And they knew that they'd scored because he just went so quiet down our end. And then, yeah, it was frustrating because I think we deserved, obviously we then lost the replay, but I think we was there. And I think watching the game, we probably deserved to win that game 1-0. And then there was so much added on time, and it was just a silly foul. We was going away from goal, and then he sort of shoved him out of the way. The ref gives a foul, they go and score. So I don't think we deserve to get the draw. I think we should have won and got the crack at last off in the next round. But we ended up drawing, then losing out on penalties in the next game. But it was just one of those things. You don't always get what you deserve in football, and that's a prime example there. We should have probably won. We drew, and then we lost the replay. But we're still a good, decent run to get to the second round. Still got a decent chunk of money back into the club, which was the main thing.
And there was that interview at the end while I was with you after the game, Callum, and we were both like really gutting our full-time thoughts, like in that 1-1 draw. And then there was that clip during that full-time thoughts. We looked absolutely deflated at the end, and we just couldn't believe it. And here was that interview after the game. Take a look at this.
The full-time score, Haringey Borough 1, Witham Town 1. And here we got the main fellow Witham Town supporter, Callum.
Hello, James.
We was 1-0 up second half, and then we was trying to hold on to the win, and then all of a sudden Haringey Borough scored a late equaliser, bang top corner of the net, and it happens in football all the time. Like, we was in the winning position, 1-0 up, concede a last minute, last kick of the game, 1-1. Disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gutted with that result because we were 1-0 up, we were the better side. It's a bit of a silly free kick giveaway, it was going nowhere. Then in the box, they crossed it, hitting everyone, and then he just smashed it, hit and open it, ended up in the bottom corner. But as we said, you know, it's disappointing to lose, but it's away from home, so we've got the advantage on Tuesday at our place. Hopefully the atmosphere will be good there. And based on how we played today, I think we can go on and win the replay. But yeah, we're disappointed, but we played well. Josh Usude in particular, good goal. We had chances, but yeah, it's disappointing. But you know, we're still in the cup. It's disappointing, but we need to get over that. We need to prepare now for our Tuesday's replay against Haringey. We know it's going to be tough, but the way we played, we could win again on Tuesday.
I couldn't believe how gutted we were at the end, like, because we could have won, and like but like you said, it wasn't to be, and we had to move on to the next game, but we were so deflated after that draw at the end.
I suppose looking back, obviously before we played the replay, probably thinking a draw away from home probably was a good result, but how it happened with the 90 plus 11 we conceded, I don't know why there was that much added on, but yeah, again, it goes back to the foul. He's going away from goal, so probably didn't need to foul him. But it was just, yeah, obviously it was a bit deflated, especially because we probably deserved to win the game. And then at 1-1, you're thinking, in the replay, anything's possible. And we ended up losing on penalties and going out. So, yeah, it was fine margins in that game that something could have gone our way. We probably could have got lost off in the next round of the cup, but it wasn't to be. But we still had a very good run. I think it was 4 games, three or 4 games that we won to get there. So decent cash back into the club.
And I remember onto the replay of the FA Cup second qualifying round replay at home against Haringey Borough, and we was all hoping to get revenge on Haringey Borough after that gutting 1-1 draw, and then there was the clip of the highlights of the Witham Town match against Haringey Borough, and we was all hopeful to get the revenge on Haringey Borough to hopefully get the win for Witham Town. Take a look at this.
1-0 to Haringey Borough. Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on! Oh my days! 1-1! Come on! Yes! 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 Come on! Yes! We are town! 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 There's only one! James Bidwell! There's only one! James Bidwell! Singing along, walking in the blue water. Up the town! So what's the score going? It's 3-2, 4-3. We've got to. Oh my days!
Sadly, it just wasn't to be. Like, we lost on penalties, and like, I was absolutely gutted, and we were all gutted at the end because we want to go far as possible in the FA Cup, because like you said, it will be great for the club to go further in the competition. Like you said, to put a lot of money into the club, which is really, really good. But unfortunately, our Wembley dream was over when we lost to Haringey Borough on penalties. But we was all gutted at the end.
Yeah, I don't think I went to that one, the Haringey Borough one. It must have been away.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
I think you came to the home one, but you didn't come to the away one.
The home one, yeah.
I was still having flashbacks about the away game because it was so bad, that last minute equaliser. Yeah, it's a real sickening way to lose any game on penalty kicks. It's again really fine margins. If you draw the game before like that with an equaliser so late, it feels like a defeat in many ways. And then you build yourself up, think you've got a home advantage against a team who's struggled in the league, but with penalties, it's a bit of a lottery, isn't it? It's a difficult way, and it's a sickening way to lose. Really difficult way to lose any game. So yeah, it's a real pain that. But it's a shame, but it sort of allowed us to concentrate on the league after that.
Yeah, I've remembered, like, I was quite devastated at the end, and I remember that Josh Osude was in tears because it was a must score for Witham Town, because like we have to score a penalty like from Josh Osude because we have to score on that penalty from Josh Osude, but unfortunately he blazed it over the bar, and he looked absolutely devastated, and there was a couple of Witham Town players came over to console him, and we consoled him as well, because like when he came over to thank the fans, and Josh was in tears, and then gave Josh a little hug because he was in tears after we lost on penalties. And I try and remember who's that other Witham Town player who was in tears. I think it was our number 17 who was in tears as well, and I consoled him as well. And because it is a very sad day for the club that we lost on penalties, and but it wasn't to be, isn't it?
No, I didn't go to that game, but when I saw it on when Callum put it on the chat, I was like, we're knocked out of this round, but we've done well this season in the FA Cup. We've done really well.
I agree 100%. And there was that full-time thoughts after we lost on penalties, and then we were all really gutted, and I nearly came close to tears, to be honest, when I did that full-time thoughts away, at home against Haringey Borough when we lost on penalties. I was quite gutted at the end, but sometimes it happens in football. And there was the interview at the end after the game against Haringey Borough. Take a look at this.
I am absolutely devastated that we lost on penalties. All the hard work we did away at Haringey Borough, and I think Josh was devastated.
To be honest, I stand by my word. We should have won the game on Saturday. We were the better team, and let's be fair, Haringey were lucky.
Let you get on.
Sorry,
guys, I just gave a couple of Witham Town players, consoled them because it was very heartbreaking, because it was the most painful, but I just consoled a couple of Witham Town players because I know how heartbreaking it is. I've been through it when we lost on penalties, and it's a bit like the England-Spain final over again, isn't it?
I stick with my point. I do think that we should have won the game Saturday. Haringey were lucky, got a last-minute equaliser. Probably shouldn't have been five minutes extra on top of the 6 that happened on Saturday. But I thought, in the actual game itself, for the first 80 minutes, we didn't really turn up. We didn't create a lot of chances. But in the extra time, I thought we obviously went down to 10 men, but we were the better team in that second half. Obviously, it hurts that we've lost on penalties, but I think over both games we were much the better side, and we should have won that game on Saturday. I think we were much the better team, and obviously they got a last-minute goal, which it's not really much you could do about. We just hit it and it went in. But yeah, it's disappointing obviously today. But yeah, we shouldn't have been here. We should have been playing Milton, or we should have won Saturday. But yeah, we're out and we have to move on now.
Our Wembley dream's over, but we got until next season.
We've got some big games coming up. We got Cambridge away next Saturday. Then we've got Walthamstow at home. Brighton's in the cup. So some big games coming up. Obviously we're disappointed, but there's a lot of good signs at this football club. So yeah, we got to the second round, we qualified, we've got £6,000 in the bank. Let's look at the positives, and it's looking a very exciting season for us Witham fans.
I am, to be honest with you guys, I am devastated because to lose a penalty shootout was a massive heartbreaker. It's like the England-Spain over again, but this is even more painful to lose a penalty shootout. But it's like I feel really sorry for the players, but just went out to console a couple of Witham Town players. They were in tears because I often offer to console them because they're in tears. So I offer my shoulder to cry on because I know how it feels to lose a penalty shootout.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Josh there because he played really well tonight. He ran himself into the ground. He put in a good performance, and then it's just a cruel way to lose a penalty. Cruel way to lose any football match on penalties. And I think extra time we were the better side. So it was really unfortunate.
We looked all devastated at the end, and especially when we saw a couple of players crying at the end, and then we had to come over and console them.
Yeah, it hurts as well when you've probably been the better side over both games. It hurts even more because you probably deserved to go through and you didn't. And as you said, penalties is a lottery. You don't. Sometimes you'll win them, sometimes you'll lose them. But yeah, I think probably the first game we were the better side. I think Haringey probably shaded it a bit in the second game, but I think over both matches, I think we were the better team and probably deserved to go through. But that's football for you, and sometimes you don't get what you deserve. So, but it was still a great run for us. So then that sort of probably gave us a bit of motivation to do really well in the league, knowing that we've had disappointment, to try and get over that in the league. So yeah.
And Josh was on a really weird run of penalty kicks at that stage of the season, weren't he? He scored against Brightlingsea, and then he went, for such a good play, he went on a little run where he couldn't score with a penalty. He was chipping them over the bar and
trying the old tricks.
And I think it got in his head a little bit. So he was having a bit of a bad time there. And I say it's a shame because he's such a good player and he scored so many goals for us. Every player goes through a little patch like that where it just doesn't quite happen for him, and he was having one at that time. So it's just happened to be bad luck, bad timing.
I remember the game away at Tilbury in the league, and we was all hoping to get the win because we knew it was a tough place to come, and because that was the game that we really want to win against Tilbury away, but we knew it was a tough place to come, and there was the highlights away at Tilbury, and we was all hopeful to get the win, and we made the trip and to get behind the team, which we had to be there to support the team home and away with Witham Town, support the lads, and we were there and we were hoping to get the win away at Tilbury. And here is the highlights of the Witham Town away match at Tilbury. Take a look at this.
Come on! Ref! Yes! Come on! How to get to Witham Town? Come on, Josh! Come on, Josh! Yes! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on! 1-0! Witham Town, get in there! Yes, Rick! Yes, Rick! Yes, Laura! Come on! Yes, come on! Get in there! Oh my days! One. Oh my days! To Tilbury.
Sadly, it was a 2-1 defeat, and then because I was quite gutted when we that 2-1 defeat, and we was hoping to get the win, but it wasn't to be, and but we was leading 1-0 with a Joshua Sude penalty, and then we was hoping to hold on to the win, and then they fight back in the second half, and but disappointed we lost, but we could have held on to the win.
I didn't make that game, so I kept looking on the webpage on my phone thinking, let's hold on. Then I saw it went 2-1, but yeah, wasn't there, so obviously can't really comment much on the game. But Dan, did you? I think you.
It was bad. It wasn't great.
It was quite a bad.
The second half was bad. Yeah.
It was a bad second half performance. I agree, because the first half was all right, but the second half was a really bad performance in the second half, and didn't turn up in the second half, and there wasn't any fight in the second half, and that's what lost us the game 2-1. And that was a bit of a disappointing second half.
It's a difficult place to go, Tilbury, isn't it? They sort of a hostile environment there. It's a sort of a difficult place for away fans to go. And you're right. I think the first half we were all right, and we obviously took the lead. And then the second half we just didn't come out, didn't get going, and they won it. And even more sickening when you've travelled, and especially to a place like that. And Tilbury were a bit of a surprise package last season. I think a lot of people thought that we'd be in and around the relegation zone, and Tilbury obviously had just been promoted, so they
Yeah, I think I put Tilbury to go down.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. And
then they finished.
So I did as well.
That was wishful thinking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought a lot of people thought that they'd struggle and we'd struggle, and we end up finishing very similar positions in the league. But yeah, so a hard place to go, and we never, unless you're going to turn up and really put a fight in, which we didn't second half, you're not going to get anything out of the game, and we didn't. So I think we probably got what we deserved that day, which was absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because I agree 100% because we got what we deserved, especially in the second half. Like, we didn't show up, and because that was the game that we really want to win away at Tilbury. Like you said, it's a tough place to come, and but wasn't to be, and but the first, like you said, the first half was all right, but the second half was poor.
Yeah, the performance weren't great, and I don't think I think we were a bit complacent having the lead, and perhaps we sat back a little bit too much and let them come out a little bit more, and sort of we played into their hands a little bit, and we never looked like we were going to get anything out of that game, and it was a poor performance and a poor result.
I remember onto the game away at Milton and Tiptree, and I think that was Josh's last game, and we was like playing Milton Tiptree away, and there was the highlights of the Witham Town away match at Milton Tiptree, and that was Josh's last game in this one, and this is the bit we really want to win against Milton Tiptree. Take a look at this.
Come on, Josh! Well done, Josh! Come on, Josh!
Yes! Yes! Yes, Josh!
Well done, Josh! Here we go.
Josh Yasuno! Josh Yasuno! Yes! 1-0 Witham Town. Come on! Yes, Laura! Yes! Yes, Paul!
Well done, boys.
Yes, Sam! Come on! Yes, Callum!
Yes, mate.
Come on! Yes, Rick! Come on! Yes! Get in there!
That was a brilliant victory for Witham Town, that 1-0 win, and Josh scored the penalty, and that was his final game. And then, like, because we was hoping for Josh to stay, but sometimes, like, when you have good players, they move into a non-league ladder to go up the non-league ladder, and then, like, we'll see how it goes. We have to wait and see what Josh's decision has made, and then we heard the news that Josh moved on to #United, and then, like, and there was that interview with me and Laura when we did our thoughts before our pre-match thoughts, which is our home game against Galston before the game, when I did that interview with Laura about sharing our thoughts and wishing Josh all the best for his new club. This is absolutely brilliant. Take a look at this.
We just heard the massive breaking news yesterday, and we got to wish Josh the very best of luck in his future, and he deserves the respect, and because he gave it to our hearts, and he will forever be in our hearts, and we'll wish him very well and all the best on his new journey.
Yeah, good luck to Josh. You know, he's played absolutely outstanding for us, hasn't he? And you know what? He's got to go where he's got to go at the end of the day. So we all, from all the Witham Town supporters, we all wish him the best at #.
Yeah.
But Josh, you'll be back. You'll be back, Josh. We know it. We know you'll be back. One time or other, you'll be back. If not, we'll be playing you next season.
We could be playing # next season, maybe, but yeah, we've got to wish Josh the very best of luck in his future. He deserves to play at a higher level, and because he can play at any level, and
he's a Sonic, isn't he? That's what he is. You know, he's fast.
He's very quick.
And to be quite honest, I'm shocked that we've kept him this long, to be honest.
I agree.
But, you know, total respect to him. He's got to go where his head says and his heart is. You know, he can't just stay with us. You know, he wants to carry on in his career. He has to go. And we, as Witham Town fans, completely respect what he says and what he's doing. So, top notch to him. Well done, Josh.
Well done, Josh.
Yeah, we wished him all the best for his new club, like #United. But now he's gone to Woking, which is really good for him, and he played a much higher level.
Yep, obviously with the Milton game, it was a great victory, but I'm sure we're going to agree it was a hard watch in the second half. I think they were down to 10 men quite early on, and it just it was one of those games where we just got a bit lucky and managed to hold on, but we got the 3 points, and obviously Asude's last game, but it's a shame he left, but he's proven that he's too good for this level. He's now gone to sign for Woking, so obviously he done fantastically well for us. It's a shame if he'd have stayed. I think we could have finished a lot higher, but obviously we wished him good luck, and good luck to him at Woking. He did fantastically well at the club for us and deserves this opportunity at a higher level.
I agree 100% that Josh plays at a higher level, and he deserves to play at any kind of level. Like we said, he climbs up the non-league ladder and into a higher level, but now he's at Woking, which is brilliant, and he's done brilliant for his club, #United, and then he moved on to Woking.
Yeah, I remember him when he was with us in the first spell, and you could see even then that he was probably destined to play at a higher level. I think Josh, he's got blistering pace, his touch and technique is really good. You could see he was probably always going to be at a higher level. So there was a bit of rumours around that he was probably going to move on, and I think he was keen to stay by the sound of it. He's obviously a really nice guy and was loyal to the club, and he did his best for us, but it was always, I think, destined to play at a higher level. So moved on to #, did well, and like you say, now he's a professional. So we can only wish him all the best, because he was a great servant for the club, did really well, finished with a huge tally of goals for Witham, even though he left so early on in the season. So it just goes to show what a good player he was.
I agree 100%, because Josh will forever be in our hearts at Witham Town, but he's now moved on, and I'm really pleased for him.
Yeah, great player, and deserves this opportunity at a higher level.
On to the game at home against Tilbury, which is the game we're hoping to get revenge on Tilbury, because after that 2-1 defeat away at Tilbury, but it was at home against Tilbury, which is brilliant, that where I was really hoping to get the revenge on them.
Versus third, who'd have thought that?
Yeah, that earlier in the season, no one would have guessed it.
Yeah, we're hoping to get the revenge on them, and there is the highlights of it, which is absolutely brilliant. Take a look at this.
Come on! Yes! Yes, Albie! Yes! 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 Come on! 1-0! Witham Town, come on! Yes! Come on! 1-0! Witham Town, come on! Yes, Leon! Come on, Witham! Yes! Come on, yes! 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 Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Yes! Yes! Come on! Yes! Get in there! prediction right. Come on. Yes.
That was a fantastic victory for Witham Town, 2-0 against Tilbury, and we got the revenge on them. And then we all celebrated at the end, and before we scored the second goal, their keeper was off his line, and then we came forward and put it into an empty net.
Yeah, that was a great win, that, and against the side that we recently lost and played badly, it seemed all the sweeter that as well. I mean, they're a really good team. They did so well this season. So yeah, to get a home win and get all the Witham Town faithful and all the supporters singing and cheering the team on, and to get a result was a great day.
I agree 100%. That was the greatest day when we won 2-0 against Tilbury, and we got the revenge on them, and that really meant to all of our Witham Town supporters getting that win against Tilbury, and we got the revenge on them. We played some splendid football from our lads, and that's what got us the victory.
Yeah, when we lost away to Tilbury, their fans let us know about it, didn't they? So it was nice to sort of turn it round and give it a bit back to them as well. That's what football's all about in some ways, a bit of banter. You know, you have to learn to take a bit of that when you're away, and you're in the minority as the away fans, and you can give it out when you're home fans when they come to visit us. So yeah, it was really nice to get a win against sort of a fairly local rival, and yeah, great performance.
On to the game against Sporting Bengal United at home, which is brilliant. And
not going to mention the nice trip to Wroxham.
But it was that 0-0 draw. We went on the coach, and then we get to the Sporting Bengal shortly. But I remember the Wroxham won away, and that was a really good long coach trip. And then it was that 0-0 draw, and but we really enjoyed the trip on the coach.
Yeah, so it was always a good trip to Wroxham. It's always nice having the the long trips. It'd be nice if we can get them next season in the summer when the weather's a bit better, because it did start to rain when we was there. So get them in earlier on night. But it's a nice place, Wroxham. So it's always good to visit there, and the Norfolk Broads as well. So obviously the result wasn't what we wanted, but those long trips, if you can get a point, you'd probably be happy with it.
Definitely 100%. And I remember the game against Sporting Bengal United at home, and there was the highlights of it, and we was hoping to get the win. Take a look at this.
Come on, boys. Come here. Yes! 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 Come on! Yes! Yes! Get in there! Yes! Yes! Come on! Come on! What a goal! Yes! Yes! What a start! 1-0! Witham Town. Yes, Paul!
Great strike.
Great start! Yes! Get in now! Come on! Yes! Come on! Make it all! Everywhere we go! Everywhere we go! Everywhere the boys! Make it all the boys! Everywhere we go! Get in there! Yes! What a start! Get in there! Finish it! Yes! 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 Come on! Yes! 2-0 Witham Town. Yes, Ben! Come on! Come on! Yes, Callum! Yes, Sam! Get in there! Come on! Yes, Paul! Yes! Get in there! Come on! Come on! Yes! Witham Town, come on! Go on! Yes! 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 Get in there! Get in there! It's all your fault! It's all your fault! It's all your fault! It's all your fault! Yes! 3-0! Witham Town! Yes, mate, get in there! Come on, yes! Come on! Yes! Get in there! Come on, Town! Yes, Paul! Yes, Callum! Yes! Yes, Ben! Come on! Get in there!
Go on, Andy, you've done it again. Yes!
Finish it! Yes! 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 Come on! Yes! Yes! Can we play you every week? Can we play you? Can we play you? Can we play you every week? Can we play you every week?
Keep us Panto season, right?
Can we play you every week? Yes! 4-0 Witham Town, come on! Yes, Ben! Yes, come on! Get in there! One more? Yes, Paul! Yes, Callum! Yes, Callum! Yes! Yes, guys! Get in there! Come on! Come on! Yes! Hey! Yes! Sacked in the morning! You'll get sacked in the morning! Sacked in the morning! You'll get sacked in the morning! Sacked in the morning! You'll get sacked in the morning! Sacked in the morning! You'll get sacked in the morning!
Let's have a word with this man.
One team! Don't cross, keep an eye on it! What's a goal! What a goal! What a goal! Yes, Isaac! Yes, Isaac! Yes! Yes, Isaac! Yes, Isaac! Yes! 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 What a strike! Yes, Isaac! Six. Yes! 6-0 Witham Town. Yes, Leon. 6-0. Yes, Ben. 6-0. Yes, 6-0. Yes, Callum. 6-0. Yes, 6-0. 6-0. Get in there. That was a fantastic 6-0 victory against Sporting Bengal United. It was the best performance we've ever seen, like 6-0. And
And that was similar to last season against Newmarket Town, that 8-0 win, and then beating Sporting Bengal United 6-0.
Yep, I think the keeper probably should have deserves to go on even framed for all his errors that he made, because
particularly impressed with him that day. Yeah,
he wasn't the best keeper, was he?
he was alright. No, I liked him. I think he was fine.
I thought he was great from our point of view, but yeah, I don't think he would have been there.
Sporting Bengal probably thinking, get rid of him, he's not good enough.
He didn't look like he could catch a cold that day, did he? He was absolutely awful.
And he was trying all his skills.
Yeah, he was trying to keep it up and came out of his area a few times, miskicked it.
And then we got it and scored. It's just...
Yeah, he made his own blooper reel that day, didn't he?
It was a pity, because when we played them away, it was a different goalie in goal, so we didn't get to see him again.
And he was there, Leon, like, we couldn't believe it how we won 6-0, didn't we?
Yeah, couldn't believe it. There was a season before, we played Newmarket at home, we beat them
8-0.
We beat them 8-0. This season, played Sporting Bengal, beat them 6-0. Scores like this happen, and the losing team just have to deal with it, but the winning team at least gets 3 points.
But it's a bit mad, because you're thinking, they've gone and beaten Brentwood and Brighton 2-0, and then we've gone and spanked them 6-0. So football's just a funny old game, and as we always say throughout the whole season, that anyone can beat anyone. The top can beat the bottom, and the bottom can beat the top. So it's just it was just crazy, but it was 6-0. I think a brilliant free kick, I think, as well, and that one from Skubic. So all round, it was a great performance, and it was good to get another dominant win.
Before we get to the Concord Rangers away, and during the Christmas period, we didn't pick up some great results during the Christmas period, especially the Waltham Abbey away, and then which was before Christmas Day, and then we lost 4-1 to Waltham Abbey. It was a very poor performance away at Waltham Abbey.
Yeah, I remember. I think there weren't many of us there. I think
we were there.
Yeah, I mean, we had Redbridge as well. We lost that 1-0 again. That was sort of even. That could have gone either way. We could have nicked something there, beat Haringey at home. And yeah, Waltham Abbey weren't the best, but the weather was pretty awful that day, and I think it was tracking down with rain. I think even the ref considered maybe calling it off in the first half, but it was just, you look where Waltham Abbey finished, they were a good side, so at the time you're probably thinking you're going to get, every team probably going to get smashing it at some point, and they were just better on that day than us. And then obviously, we had the good win against Concord 3-2, so I think that was 2-0 win, and right at the end they scored to make it 2-1, and we went and scored again and made it 3-2, so that was a good game. So yeah, we had some ups and downs over the Christmas period, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was a bit of an up and down during the Christmas period, but before coming to Christmas Day, it was a really bad result away at Waltham Abbey. It was a tough place to come.
It's how you bounce back, and we bounced back away to Concord.
The conditions are very poor away at Witham Abbey, and it was pouring with rain, and but it's just a bad day at the office.
Yeah, 100%. It's just one of those days, and we bounced back perfectly with beating Concord. With one defeat, we didn't let that turn into 2 or 3 or 4. We managed to bounce back straight away with a victory.
On to the Concord Rangers away on Boxing Day, and we was all hoping to get a win for a late Christmas present, because we was hoping to get a Christmas present with a win away at Waltham Abbey, but it wasn't to be. But on to Boxing Day away at Concord Rangers, and then this is the bit we was really hoping for Witham Town to get the win away at Concord Rangers. Take a look at this.
Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Get in there! Get in! Get in there! Get in! Yes! 1-0. Witham Town. Yes, Callum. Get in there. Yes, Dan. Get in there. Get in. Yes, Laura. Yes, Rick. Come on. Come on. Get in. Who wants it? Go, you got that. He got that. Yes. 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 like this. Easy football, boys, Yes! 2-0! Witham Town. Yes, Callum! Get in! Yes, Dan!
Yes, Jay.
Yes, Dan! Yes, Laura!
Yes, Jay.
Yes, Rick! Yes! Come on! Yes! Get in there!
Foul him.
They got a goal back. No clean sheet yet again. 4-1 back to 2-1. Clear. Ah! 2-2. You got that? Yes! 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 Come on! Yes! Yes! Get in there! Yes! 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 Come on! Yes! Get in! Get in! Yes, Lewis! Come on! Yes! 3-2. Witham Town, get in! Yes, James! Yeah. We got the win at the end, 3-2, and on Boxing Day, late Christmas present, and we were there, and it was a very scrappy game, like away at Concord Rangers, especially in the second half, and but a win is a win at the end.
Yeah, I didn't make that one. I think I was still too full of turkey, so I didn't make it. But yeah, really, I was following it and I watched the vlog, and yeah, good win. Like Callum says, the important thing is if you get beat, you don't turn it into a whole sequence of results then, and it's easy for sort of a one defeat to become 2 and then 3, and then you're sort of stuck on a really...
If you're in Basildon's shoes, it's probably 20 to 21.
21.
Yeah, and that's the trouble, and then the players get, the confidence goes, and you can't then see where the next win is going to come from. So if you get beat, it's really important that you sort of dig in, the players put in a good shift and turn it round, and that's what they did, in fairness. And yeah, tight game, not much in it again, and good performance and a good win.
Before we get to Newmarket Town away, we had a really good first half of the season. We was like second in the league, but during the second half of the season, like after the new year, we went through a bad patch in the second half of the season, and like we had picked up some poor results, and then we just went down a little bit down the table, but because we thought we was going to be like playoff contenders, but like we were second in the league, and then we dropped down a little bit down the table. But I remember the game away at Newmarket Town. We made a long trip to Newmarket for Newmarket Town away.
Remember that, but obviously, yeah, January was a pretty tough month for us, really. I think, obviously, with the Haybridge game getting called off, then we had Basildon called off. I think we lost 3-0 away to Brentwood, then drew to all with Grays, lost at home to Redbridge. So those two games could have gone either way. I think how we didn't beat Redbridge, we probably could have got something from it. Obviously, 2 red cards, 1 for either player at the start of the match, and then Grays at home, when we played them, we could have drew to all. We could have, I think it was the keeper made a great save right at the end of that gone in, we could have won that. Then, again, 2 games, Sporting Bengal, Walthamstow, they were both called off. Then obviously playing Bury, a quality side. So, and we lost 4-1, but there was a good free kick from Thomas Stagg in there. So that was good. And then Newmarket away, it was good to get the 1-0 win there. It's not nice ground, decent view as well, the race course as well. So that was a good trip, and probably one I'm looking forward to doing next season.
I agree. On to Newmarket Town away, and we made a trip, and there's the highlights of it as well. And we was like we wanted to get the win, and this is where we want to get the win away at Newmarket Town. Take a look at this.
Yes! 1-0! We're to yes, Sam! Get it! Come on! Yes, ball!
Well done, Callum.
Yeah! Yes, Callum! Yes! Yes, Callum!
Yes, mate.
Get in now! That is what Witham Town's all about! Passion! Come on!
That was a superb victory for Witham Town, and we made a long trip home, feeling happy with the result. And I remember when we celebrated, like we was 1-0 up, and when I think it was Kingy that scored, and then we was like celebrating, and then there was a bit of a hilarious bit during when we celebrated. They walked past, and
I knew this would pop up.
and something popped up, and they walked past us.
Yeah, that young lady was waving at
Yeah, she loves me really.
With a certain finger.
She forgot to use all her fingers when she was waving. Yeah.
The middle one was the only one she used.
That was hilarious. Like during we was in the middle when we celebrating, we were 1-0 up, but it was quite hilarious. Like we was in the middle of celebrating with you and you as well, Sam, and then walking past, and then that was quite hilarious.
Oh dear, yeah, it's a nice ground that, wasn't it, as well?
It's a nice ground.
Nice people as well, and it's a really late winner, so it made it all the more sweet and probably made it all the more sour for the away fans, and I think that's why you got waved at on the
Got waved at, yeah.
in the reaction there. But I didn't even notice it until afterwards. I think it's only when I watched the vlog back and I saw it afterwards.
It was quite unexpected.
Yeah, but I'm just happy that Newmarket Rocks have managed to stay up, because obviously we don't like to see teams going down, but I think we can agree we'd rather go to Newmarket than Haringey, I think.
But that was a good trip to Newmarket Town, and we had a good time up. I had a good time up on the train, and
new ground ticked up as well, which is always a good thing.
Definitely 100%. And I've remembered onto the game away at Haringey Borough in the league, and then we were there, and we was hoping to get the revenge on Haringey Borough with a win, hopefully, and then and there was the highlights of it, and we was really hoping to get a revenge on Haringey Borough. Take a look at this.
Good ball! Finish it! Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Get in! Yes, lads! Come on! Yes, Callum! Yes! Yes, Laura! Get in there! Yes! You're right, Callum. One. Yes! 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 Come on! Yes! Yes, 2-1 Witham Town. Yes, Callum. Yeah. Get in there. Get in. Yes, Laura. Get in there. Yes, Rick.
Yes, Jane.
Get in there.
Come on, boy.
Oh my days! Yet again!
Yet again, it went into a
Flashbacks
draw.
to the FA Cup game, I think.
It went to a 2-2 draw at the end. Like, we was leading 2-1 and then back to the 90th minute, and then yet again concede the last kick of the game.
Yeah, I think I watched the highlights back because with their highlights as well, and I think they should probably add a penalty as well. So yeah, but obviously frustrating to concede that late again, like we did in the FA Cup. I think that was a game again we look at and think we could have got 2 points, not just the one that we got. Could have been an extra 2, and that would have been another. Could have got finished, higher than Tilbury. But that again, we probably should have won the game. We didn't kill it off, and they scored right at the end. So that was
yet again.
Yeah, that was frustrating because there's been some games this season where we look at them. I think if we could have gotten points from that, and that could have maybe been enough to.
It's very frustrating.
Sneak into the playoffs at the end.
It is very frustrating. Like, we was leading 2-1, and then I think it was around about 8 minutes of injury time. I think it was. Or was it about 6?
I think it was 6 added on. But
6 added
6
on.
or 7 when they scored.
Last kick of the game again.
Yeah, it was just one of those games. I think.
And I was like really frustrated when they scored because like we as Witham Town supporters bound to feel frustrated when we concede the last kick of the game, and then like because a winner's really meant to be for all of us, but sadly happens in football.
Yeah, and obviously they had a red card as well, so you're thinking that probably gives us an advantage where their player kicked out our player and then they sent him off, so we had 45 minutes playing against 10 men, so again, probably could have got something from it, and you're thinking that it could have been 2 more points. You look at, there's up Redbridge, as I said earlier, when we played them, both games were lost 1-0. We nicked Anchor, and that could have been a few more points we could have got, and that could have pushed us into the playoffs.
And there was that interview with Lewis, who is the fellow Witham Town supporter who I interviewed after the game away at Haringey Borough. We were both absolutely deflated in our full-time thoughts with me and Lewis, and we were really gutted. But Lewis is one of the most positive fan I've ever interviewed, and he's the most positive guy I ever met as the other Witham Town fan. He was very positive, very vocal, which is Kevin Hunter's son Lewis, who I interview after the game away at Haringey Borough. I had to praise Lewis for that. He is the most positive fan of Witham Town I've ever met, and this is absolutely brilliant in our full-time thoughts and how we felt, but we felt really gutted. Take a look at this. The full-time score, Haringey Borough 2, Witham Town 2, and here we got the fellow Witham Town supporter Lewis.
How you doing, James? You alright?
Gutted with the draw, but the only positive thing is we haven't lost. But like when we were leading 2-1, I thought we was going to hold on to the win, but then we conceded the equaliser yet again.
Yeah.
Like it's like the FA, similar to the FA Cup second qualifying round. We was 1-0 up in the 11th minute of injury time, and when we concede a late draw, and then yet again concede a late draw again today.
Yeah, it's happened again, James. I mean, it's a tough one to take that. It could have been more one-sided, kept the ball well. Just didn't take our chances, and unfortunately they're going to score in the last minute as they did last year in the FA Cup, which is devastating for us.
Yeah, I had to give credit to Lewis, and like he said we go again. The game is done, and we've got to like move on with it and keep our heads high. But yes, we're really gutted with the draw, but a draw is like a defeat.
Yeah, obviously it hurts when you get beat, but yeah, obviously it was a draw, and then it was it does feel like a defeat when you're 2-1 up with seconds to go and they go and get the equalising goal. But no, again, it was a decent trip there, and obviously we haven't mentioned the away game to Sporting Bengal yet. What did we make of that?
A draw.
When we drew, what did you make of the trip, Sam? Sporting Bengal.
Sporting Bengal away.
Hideous.
I agree, it was hideous. So because the second half, it was a bit scrappy in the second half away at Sporting Bengal United, but we was leading. But I mean, I was very disappointed after the game away at Sporting Bengal United. They're a relegated team, Sporting Bengal United. That I don't know how we drew to a relegation team.
But yeah, I mean, again, the ground obviously is pretty awful, which is why I put it at the bottom of the list.
Our goal was offside, shouldn't have even counted in the first.
Yeah, but then I think we should have had a penalty as well that wasn't given. So some swings around us. But I think I've been to Sporting twice now, and it's not the greatest ground to go to. That's why I put it at the bottom of the list. And obviously, if you want food, you start with a chocolate bar. So that's about as good as he's going to get there. But not really seats. The seats are just uncomfortable. So it was just
apart from that, it's all right.
Anything else?
Well, I mean, the only decent thing was a nice view of the buildings when they're lit up, which was the only positive thing.
On to the game against Witham Abbey at home, but this is a must-win for Witham Town. We was hoping to finish around the playoff places, but the playoff hopes were still alive until after that game away at Galston in that 2-0 defeat, because the playoffs was almost over for us. But on to the game against Witham Abbey at home, and this is the must-win for Witham Town. And there is the highlights of it, of Witham Town against Witham Abbey. Take a look at this.
Yep.
Celebrating the lone keeper, what a shame! Loads of time, let him have it!
1-0 to Witham Abbey. Penalty kick to Witham Town! Come on!
Well done, good boy! I love you, brothers.
Yes! 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 Come on!
We're gonna win 2-1! We're gonna win 2-1! We're gonna win!
Yes! 1-1! Come on! Yay! Come on! Yes! Get it out! Come on! Yes! Yes! 1-1! Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Yes, Paul! Yes, guys! Yes! 1-1! Come on! Come on! Yes! 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 Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Yes! Come on! Yes! Yes! Come on! Yes! 2-1! Witham Town! Get in there! Yes, Paul! Yes, Callum! Yes! Yes, Sam! Get in there! Come on! Get in there! Yes! 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 Come on! 2-1!
Town, get in there!
What a win for Witham Town at the end, 2-1. And great performance all round, and like, because most of us didn't expect to get the win against Waltham Abbey, but
Well, you didn't, because you went 3-1 to them.
oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. That during the pre-match force with Leon, which is because we're both joint we're both joint match day vloggers now, me and Leon, and we're doing our pre-match thoughts every game, and then during the game before the game against Waltham Abbey, and I was asking you about your score prediction, and then you realistically went 3-1 Witham Abbey. But that's just your opinion. That's what it's all about.
Well said.
Not a true fan.
Well said.
But he's entitled to his opinion. Like some fans, you've got to be realistic sometimes.
How was it though, getting proven wrong? I bet it felt sweet, didn't it? Getting the win, thinking I predicted them to lose, and we've just gone on one.
But he's entitled to his opinion.
Yeah. Was it good? Good to get. Good, yeah.
Yeah, and whenever I predict when we lose, we win. So,
Well, I went through a phase of that where I kept predicting draws, and I think I predicted draws and we won, and then when I predicted just a win, we lost. So I think
You need to do that next season then.
maybe I'll just keep predicting draws, and that'll get us wins.
If it gets wins.
Yeah, because like sometimes fans have to be realistic. Sometimes, like of course we want to see our club Witham Town win and do really really well, and sometimes, like you said, Callum, sometimes you've got to be realistic. Sometimes,
Yeah, because you look and think, obviously, I don't know. Example, we're playing Brentford, and we say, oh, we think it's going to be 2-2 or 2 on Brentford. We obviously don't want us to get beat, but you're asking for a prediction. We've got to go with what we think on the day is going to happen, and if that's on the odd occasion,
spot on,
predicting a draw or even a defeat, we've just got to be realistic. But obviously,
spot on.
We don't want to lose, but that's just what we think. Obviously, we all want us to win, but sometimes
Exactly.
you look at it and you think maybe this game we won't win this one, but next week we'll win that one. So it's just about being realistic sometimes.
Spot on. I agree 100% because like sometimes you have to be positive and sometimes you've got to be realistic and like you have to be realistic, Leon, as well. And but we're entitled to our opinions and like you're entitled to your opinion.
I think you have to call it as you think, don't you? Yeah, I mean, there's no point asking people and they're just going to predict we're going to win every single game every single week, because that's not going to happen. We know that in this league, any team can beat anybody else. Like you said a minute ago, we struggled against Haringey Borough and some of the lower sides, and then we'll beat Berkshire Regent away on the opening day. So I think we know that it's a league that's competitive. Any team can beat anybody else on the day. So if we're going to have a score prediction, we've got to be realistic, like Callum was saying there, and call it as you think. If we all came out and said we're going to win 5-0 every week, that'd be a bit ridiculous because
we get laughed at on the side.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it? So I think we all try and be optimistic, but you've got to sort of balance being optimistic with being a bit realistic. You know, Witham aren't going to go a whole season unbeatable and doing invincibles, are they? Realistically, I think we've had a really good season, but we're going to win games, we're going to lose some games, we're going to draw some games, and I think as fans we have to call it as we see. And you know, the good thing about you having us on is that we're able to give our opinions and call it as we think.
Was that aimed at anyone in particular?
No.
And I think in terms of obviously if the players and that look at the thing and like you went 3-1, I think the way they should look at it is think it's predicting, well, let's go and prove them. Don't let what fans think if they predict us, don't let that affect you. Just think of it as motivation to go and prove them wrong.
Yeah, I think
exactly. Yeah.
As fans, all we ask for from the players is 100% every game. We know we're realistic, and we know we're not going to win the league. We haven't got resources like Milton and Tilbury have got now. So we know we're not going to win every game. But all we ask for is 100%. And I think one thing we'd say about the squad over the last few seasons, especially since Gary's been there as manager, is that we always get 100% out of the players. I mean, we've all watched teams from seasons back where Witham have lost, and you think, has everyone out there given it their all? And I'm not sure they have in sort of, I'm talking about 5 or 6 years ago. Whereas since Gary's been in, Gary and Kev have sort of installed this mentality with you don't give up, all the players give 100%. And when we get beat, I don't think we've ever had any cause to question the players' commitment. They always give 100%. So, and that's all we can ask for.
On to the game against Walthamstow away, and we made the trip, and you didn't go, Callum, didn't you?
No, I wasn't at that one, but we won, and I was following it on web pages, so it was getting good to get the win. I saw the highlights, and that was a sort of tough place to go midweek. Obviously, you know, disappointed when they did call the game off, because obviously I travelled up with
twice, I think, where it was called off away at
because I remember the first time it was a Saturday, and you'd gone up earlier, and I think I'd gone with Dan and Dot to the game, and we got as far as Gants Hill to then get the message from Laura saying that the game's been called off. I think the ref had travelled from Reading as well, so, and even from the pictures he sent, we knew the game would be off, and then we'd already travelled there.
He called it off late as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
The pitch was like underwater, so
and you'd got to the ground, and then we travelled right away, paid for train fares, but then not even the ref, can't even blame the ref, for the club to then, for Walthamstow to then put the pitch inspection that late, when they probably knew it'd be called off. So we travelled, and then we had to go all the way back home. So again, a wasted journey, which is frustrating because
I agree, it's frustrating.
With Sporting Bengal, they called the game off at 10:30, 11, and we hadn't travelled. We knew it was called off, and then when you're calling it off at 1 o'clock, 1:30, when players and managers and fans had already got to the ground or travelling on their way, then it's frustrating because you paid for your train fare, whereas they could have just called it off at 10 o'clock and then no one would have travelled. If you're not sure on whether the game's going to be played, you think there's a chance of it getting called off, just call it off to be safe.
And I think it's especially if, like you say, if people are travelling. And I remember the pictures you posted there of that pitch, and there was like a little family of ducks basically sitting in the centre circle. That was never going to be played. That was only fit for like water polo. There was no way, no way that was going to be played. So when people have travelled, it makes it all the more galling when you know full well there was never any chance of getting that game on.
Yeah, because we had to go from, I think we went to Ingatestone, had to get a bus from there to Newbury Park. Then Newbury Park got a train to Gants Hill, and then when we'd come out, you'd see it called off. So it wasn't even like get a direct train to Stratford. We had to do all these changes to then for it to get called off. It was frustrating because we'd obviously already near enough there, and then they called it off that late. You know, just why don't just call it off early on as a safety? Because if they call it off and then it gets better and you're thinking it could have been played, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. But you'd rather not. You'd rather say, oh, there's a chance of being on, keep it on, then calling it off afterwards.
I agree 100%, and I got there around about 10 to 2 to get all set and ready for the pre-match thoughts, and then all of a sudden they came and said the game was called off, and it was like very frustrating, but it happens sometimes.
Yeah, it's very frustrating though, because it wasn't like, you could tell, as you said from the pictures, it already looked like it's not like they had 20 minutes of, like when we had last season, remember we went and had the rainfall.
Yeah,
it wasn't
half time. Yeah, fair.
Wasn't like obviously it wasn't that. You could tell already the game wasn't going to be played from the pictures. It wasn't like we had a bit of rain for 10 minutes like we did previously when we went there last time, and we had 10 minutes of rain and that called it off. You understand that, but it wasn't. You could already see it was 99% chance of not going ahead.
And then the game was rearranged away at Walthamstow, and there was the match highlights of it at Witham Town away at Waltham Abbey, and we was hoping to get another win on the spin. Take a look at this.
I'm going to say it's not, but I don't know.
1-0 to Walthamstow.
Go Andrew! Bam! Yes! Penalty kick to Witham Town! Yes! Penalty kick to Witham Town! Come on! Come out to the side first, fella.
Come on, Witham.
Yes! Get in there! Come on! Yes! Yes, Laura! Get in there! 1-1. Come on, Witham! Oh yes! 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 Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yes, 2-1. Witham Town. Yes, Laura. Come on. Yes, Rick. Come on, get in there. Get in there.
He's a donkey.
Come on, the Town. Come on, the Town. Come on, the Town. 2-1. Witham Town. Get in there.
That was a fantastic win, 2-1, Witham Town away at Walthamstow. And I remember that Liam Whips did a corner kick and it went into the back of the net. It went curled like into the net, like when Liam Whips scored the second goal. And then and there was amazing scenes from the players with Liam Whips, and it was great celebrations.
But what I will say, at least the second time it got called off, it did get called off a lot earlier than the first time, so there wasn't any travel issues or whatever. But yeah, I wasn't there obviously, but saw the highlights and it looked a good game. And yeah, obviously it's great to get the win against a tough Walthamstow side who've had a good season themselves. So yeah, obviously great to get the 3 points.
And Liam chipped in with some really important goals this season, didn't he, as well? And scoring from a corner is extra sweet, I think. His delivery and technique has been excellent this season. And that sort of left foot, the crosses he's put in, the sort of set pieces he's put in has been really excellent. So, yeah, scoring from a corner, you don't see that very often. So, yeah, great performance and, again, a great result.
On to Milton Hall Town away, and that was quite a long trip to Milton Hall Town, which is the other side of Bury St Edmunds, and we made a trip, and
another good ground.
A good ground, but it's got like a little slope on the pitch as well. Like at Milton Hall Town, they've got quite a slope going down onto the pitch.
Yeah, and that wasn't a great game. It was pretty not great from both sides really. The only really good thing was that goal from Liam Whips. Other than that was a fantastic goal. Other than that, it was a sort of had an end of season feel to it really, but brilliant goal from Liam Whips. So that sort of, as we say, we're always in that close game. It's always a dodgy decision or a piece of brilliance that wins the game. In that case, it was a piece of magic from Liam Whips.
And there was the highlights of it, Witham Town away at Milton Hall Town, and that was a great game for Witham Town. Take a look at this.
Rest some of them for Monday. Come on! Come on, Witham! Finish off! Ah! Yes! 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 Come on! Yes! What's a goal? Yes! Come on! Come on! What's a goal? What a goal! What a goal! Oh my days! What's a goal? What a goal! Yes! 1-0! We're in town. Yes, Paul! Yes, Callum! Get in there!
Come on.
Yes, Ben! Yes, Sam! Get in there!
Yeah, point.
Yes, Laura! Get in there! What a goal! Yes! Yes, Rick! What a goal!
Get in there, Jake.
What a goal!
Come on.
Yes! What a goal! Woo-hoo-hoo! Get in there! Woo-hoo-hoo! Come on, Witham!
That was a fantastic win with Liam Whips' fantastic goal in the back of the net, and then we were celebrating Liam Whips' fantastic goal. But in my opinion, that's got to be goal of the season for Liam Whips.
Yeah, that game was duff, that, wasn't it? It was awful.
Well, yeah, it was a quality goal, and I think it's definitely up there with goal of the season. I mean, I think, yeah, definitely top three. I think that Scoobridge's free kick against Sporting and obviously Stag's free kick against Bury, I think definitely top three goals of the season for me. And yeah, he had nothing. The game was just pretty poor from both sides. Then we just from nowhere he pulls out that piece of magic. It shows why he's the legend he is.
Yeah.
And I've remembered when he put the comment, Leon, about when Liam scored the goal, and then you looked really happy when Liam Whip scored the goal.
Yeah. It's very nice to see when we score, but to see Liam score a goal like that, it's phenomenal.
That was a phenomenal goal from Liam Whips, and then he has put in 100% effort for Witham Town. He's a long servant to the club from Liam Whips.
There's a reason we sing his name every week at the games, James. He's a true Witham Town legend.
I agree 100%. And I remember the game against Concord Rangers at home. It was the final home league game of the season, and we was all hoping to get the win. And there was the match highlights of it. We was all hoping to get the win against Concord Rangers in the final home league game of the season. Take a look at this.
Go on! What a goal! What a goal from Sonny! Yes, Sonny! Yes, Sonny! Yes! Yes, Sonny! What a goal! 1-0 Witham Town. What a goal from Sonny! Yes! Yes, Ben! Come on! What a goal from Sonny! Yes! Yes, Paul! Sonny, yes! Yes, Callum! What a goal from Sonny! Yes! Yes, Martin! Come on! Come on! Yes! One. Good ball! Must be! Yes! 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 Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Yes! 2-1! We're taking it! Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on! Come on, the town! Yes, Martin, come on! Yes, Callum! Yes, well yes, Paul! Yes! Get in now! Come on! We do! We love you, we do! We do!
That was a fantastic win, like 2-0. Last home game of the season. The players put on 100% effort as a whole, and that's what got us the victory at the end.
Yeah, nice way to finish the home season there. Good performance, clean sheet as well, which we haven't had that many of this year. I say the league has been so tight that the games have been really evenly contested. So, yeah, good performance and a nice way to sign off at home with a 2-0 win, yeah.
And on to Felixstowe and Walter United away in the last game of the season. But overall it was a fantastic season. And we really enjoyed ourselves, like away at Felixstowe. Like we really enjoyed the day, but we was hoping to make it even sweeter with a win away at Felixstowe and Walter United. And there is the highlights of it. Oh, we was really hoping for Witham Town to get the win. Take a look at this.
1-0 to Felixstowe and Walton United.
Number 9,
2-0 to Felixstowe and Walton United. Go Kamali! Be direct! Take him on! Direct! Yes! Pels get to Witham Town! Pels get to Witham Town! Come on! Get us back in there! Yes! Come on, we're back in it! We're back in it! Come on! We're back in it! To Felixstowe and Walton United. Go on, Sonny. Yes! Yes! We got a goal back! We got another goal back! Come on, boys! Another goal back. Here's your cheers for the second goal, mate. We got another goal back.
Officially, the most meaningless goal for the whole season.
Hey, you'll probably win the playoffs.
Unfortunately, that was the 3-2 defeat, and then performance-wise, I think we said the first half was I think it was quite a bad performance first half.
Yeah, well, I think they could have killed the game off in the first half. They had so many chances and they didn't, and then we got a penalty from nowhere, and the second half was better, but we always knew we'd be up against it. They were obviously fighting for second place, and then it was a close game in the end, but the only frustration was they'd go and score the third goal and then we'd get a goal straight after that. Are you thinking, would you have 10 minutes earlier, we could have maybe got something from the game. But to be fair, it's always a nice ground there. Obviously, most people just want to go for the sweet shop.
Then the sweet shop.
You've got nice clubhouse, you've even got some outside TVs as well, you don't often see that.
Yeah. So that's Laura's favourite, the sweet shop.
That's always good, that's why I put that top of the list in terms of the grounds. But yeah, obviously, it's always nice to go there. We'd go back there again because they obviously lost to Regent in the playoffs. So yeah, obviously, it's going to be another good trip there. We always enjoy the trips to Felixstowe.
And I remember when we got back from the Witham Town away match to Felixstowe, when we got back to the Witham Town Football Club, and I remember we did our final thoughts, like I did it with Laura after the game. We shared our thoughts of me and Laura sharing our thoughts about the season. And then we was hoping for our manager to stay for next season. But this is brilliant what Laura said in our final full-time thoughts of the season, 24-25, after the game away at Felixstowe. Take a look at this.
I'm so proud as a whole family for Witham Town, and it's been amazing. You right, Laura?
Hey! All right, James?
You right?
I'm good. Sorry, interrupt you there.
That's all right. You can join in and just showing our great season, and it's been an enjoyable day. But I know we lost, but it's been a really enjoyable day.
Do you know what, James? We've had a wonderful day today. Yeah, okay, we lost, but look at the season overall. We've had a fantastic season. No matter what anyone says, we have had a fantastic season.
Definitely.
So, yeah, I'm proud of the boys. You know what? Me and Rick were so honoured that we were the kit people this year. And we've loved every second of it. All right, we've had highs, we've had late nights, but you know what? We've been so proud to represent the club. And I can't wait for next season. I really can't wait for next season.
I can't wait for next season as well, and I'm proud for hosting the fan interviews for Witham Town and to give you guys and other Witham Town fans a big voice.
Of course, James.
For our club that we support and we love, and like I said, we go to the games week in, week out, home and away, and moving it in the right direction. And Gary's done a fantastic job, isn't he?
He has done a fantastic job. There's no doubt about it. Let's just hope, Gary stays with us next season, because
I love him to stay.
At the end of the day, we don't know what goes on, do we? We don't know. Gary might not want to stay with us, but I just hope and pray that Gary and Kev and James stay with us. I really do.
Hopefully, that's what we'll wait and see what happens in the summer and before pre-season starts again. And I can't believe the season's finished already.
I know,
it's gone
James.
that quick.
It's sad, isn't it?
Missing the football, but we look forward to pre-season.
Look forward to pre-season and starting it all over again, hey? Right, I'm going,
Thank
James.
you so much for your time.
Thanks, James.
Enjoy the evening.
Thanks, James.
This was amazing what Laura said, like in the final full-time thoughts, in the final full-time thoughts, and then we shared our thoughts about the season. But I was hoping for Gary to stay on next season, but we've just got to wait and see what's going to happen during the summer, whether he stays or goes. But I'm very hopeful that he's going to stay for another season, because he is, in my opinion, he's one of the greatest managers we ever had for Gary Kimball.
Yeah, and he's progressed the club along. I think every season he's been there, we've advanced a little bit. Our league position has been better. We have to
Seventh.
we have to give a shout out to Mark, the chairman, as well, because I think the way that the club is run is excellent. We're on a solid foundation. You see a lot of clubs who try and overcommit themselves, and then go out of business. We've seen that.
Coventry, prime example, they pumped the money in, Ollie Murs pumped it in, and they're back in
Furlough None,
tier 10.
Yeah.
Seen it with Faruk as well. Faruk went out of business. New Salamis.
Yeah,
St Pantelimon. Lots of clubs try and put more money in, and it just doesn't work. So, as you said, credit to Mark, because I haven't got the biggest budget. He's not overspending, and we're always sort of doing well with the resources we've got.
We're a well-run club for Witham Town. We're a well-run club, and like you said, Mark, the chairman, has done a terrific job, and he's in charge of the whole club, and he looks after the club very well, from our chairman, Mark, and he looks after the club very well. We've got to highly give credit to him for his amazing work he put in for the club.
Yeah, I think you've got to have, the club has got to be sustainable, and he seems to have a really good idea about how to do that, and he runs the club in a very controlled and measured way, and I think we don't overcommit. What we want, ideally, is Witham to still be here, of course, when he's not there and when we're not here to support him anymore, same as it has been for the last 100+ years. The club's got to be sustainable rather than the sort of boom and bust you see a lot in football clubs now. So yeah, credit to Mark and all the board and
the committee,
exactly, and the volunteers that keep the club running week in, week out. And Gary's been a great part of that, and Kev and the backroom staff, because every year he's been there, we've got slightly better, and hopefully we can do the same again next season.
Yeah, we just got to wait and see about Gary's decision, whether he stays or goes, but we just got to wait and see what happens in the summer. But I love Gary to stay on next season, because he is one of the most successful managers we ever had, than other managers, in my opinion, because any other managers, Gary's the most successful manager than any other former managers.
And it's nice to have a bit of continuity as well. I think, the players know him, he knows the players, he knows the club and how it's run, he knows what to expect, and the club knows what to expect from him. So if you've got that continuity, I think that gives you an advantage going into the new season. Otherwise, you're starting from scratch. And yeah, I think he's done a very good job. And every year he's been there, we've progressed. And I think no matter who you are, what other club you're supporting, whether it's Witham or Real Madrid or whoever, you want the same thing every year, which is your club to be a little bit better than it was last year. And I think
agree.
That's what he's delivered.
Shame we can't say that about Arsenal, though. Seems to get worse every year. But yeah, obviously, shame to see Jack Sibley going to Tilbury.
Yeah, Jack's gone to Tilbury.
He done really well for us. Obviously, we'll just have to wait and see what happens now, as well, what players stay on and whether any players choose to leave. But yeah, it's going to be an exciting summer ahead. Then we've got pre-season, and then the new season will start. So obviously it should be good. We've got a few new sides in our league as well. I think it's not confirmed yet, but I reckon Stanway, Brantham, Takeley, Downham, so that'd be good to have some new trips to tick off as well. So yeah, obviously it's been a great season last season. Now let's just wait and see what happens in the summer. So what changes are made.
And Leon, what has been your favourite moment for Witham Town this season?
It has probably got to be that the cup final at the start of the season.
I agree. I agree 100% because Chelmsford City's got to be the best moment because when we won the Tolleshunt D'Arcy Memorial Cup, our first trophy in 11 years. Since we last time won a trophy since 2013 in Gary Kimball's first full term, and because my favourite Witham Town moment, like you said, the Tolleshunt D'Arcy Memorial Cup final, Leon, that we won 4-3 against Chelmsford City. And Callum, what has been your favourite Witham Town moment as a Witham Town supporter?
Well, obviously
this
the
season?
cup final was great, but I think sort of obviously I know we played it obviously in July, but I still think that adds on to the season before last, because obviously we had the run in the 2023-24 season, so I almost sort of count that as the end of that season as opposed to the start of this season. But it's hard because we've had so many good moments. Obviously, I think it's so tricky. Obviously, beating Felix at the start of the season was good. The away went to region. It's hard to pick out one, but I suppose it's probably finishing 7th really, because you look at the last 3-4 seasons, we've always been down there in the relegation zone, just about staying up. And this season, we've actually, obviously was in the playoff race, just missed out, but we've actually been in the top half, so we've not had to worry about the relegation or anything like that. We've had a good season, so I think probably for me would be finishing 7th.
And what has been your favourite moment as a Witham Town supporter this season, Paul?
Yeah, I think that, like the boys said, the Chelmsford game's got to be up there because of the way we won it, being 3-2 down with only a few minutes left and being the underdog. So that was a great performance. The Sporting Bengal game where we won. The Whipsy goal against Milton was excellent as well. There's been quite a few, I think. I think mostly going to some of the away grounds and sort of sampling some of the atmosphere and following the boys along. And the performance all across the season has been great because we've had a comfortable season and finished mid-table. So I think probably the highlight's been the performance across the whole season to get us where we are.
And what has been your favourite moment as a Witham Town supporter this season, Sam?
I have to say the cup final. Just, best performance this season, I think. Team 2 leagues above, and they weren't even playing a weakened team. I think they were playing like one trialist, but that was basically their first team. So to overcome them, get our first trophy in like 10 years, that was special.
That was really special for all of us Witham Town supporters that we won a trophy for the first time since 2013. It was the most memorable night for Witham Town to win a trophy, and because I remember the England Euro final against Spain that we lost, and then I was literally in tears when we lost to Spain in the final. But then 2 weeks later, when we won the Tolleshunt D'Arcy Memorial Cup, that has really made up for it.
Yeah, I suppose but adding the FA Cup run was good as well. That was probably another highlight of the season, because you're thinking you win a couple of rounds in that, it's a few more quid in the door. So obviously it's hard to pick out sort of the best moment because there's been so many good moments. It's hard to choose sort of one that was obviously the cup final was fantastic, but I think finishing 7th, it's been such a good season that it's hard just to pick out one moment over the course of it.
I think if you win anything, that's got to be a huge highlight, because it's so difficult in any league to win anything. There's only one team going to be champions, that was Brentwood. What do you get if you finish 2nd, where you get advantage in the playoff place? Look where they got Felix there, absolutely nothing. So it's it's so difficult to win anything. I think if you can get a bit of silverware, and especially the way we did it against like Sam said, a team leagues ahead of us who were putting a good side out, and the way we won it to come back from being 3-2 down, the way the players dug in and sort of turned it round for us, I think to win anything has got to be a big accomplishment. So credit to the boys.
And obviously, as you said, the playoffs is obviously a lottery, so the team that just sneak in could easily be the team that goes up. Obviously, you look at Felix though, they finished with 4 points maybe behind Brentford, thinking they've just missed out on the title. It's always going to be harder for them to focus than it is someone like Region, who just snuck in there. They're obviously going to have suppose, a bit of an advantage because they know that they've not really gone for the title. They've just got in and they ended up beating Felixstowe and ended up Bury beating them like 94th minute, last kick of the game. So obviously Bury ended up going up, and I think over the last 2 seasons it's probably deserved for them. Same for Brentwood. They've always been up there, so it's obviously nice to see them two go up. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Obviously next season now we've got Lowestoft and Pitsea as well coming back down, so it's going to be a interesting season, and lots of teams are going to be fighting for the playoffs, and hopefully we can have another great season and maybe get ourselves into the playoffs.
Thank you guys so much for your time for our season review vlog, and it's been a memorable season for Witham Town. Like, especially won the trophy, and we're hoping for next season to be even more special next season, hopefully. But like we said, we're hoping for Gary Kimball to stay on next season. We've just got to wait and see what's going to happen in the summer, and whether he stays or goes, whether he makes his decision. But we just got to wait and see.
Yep. Thank you for letting us come on, James.
No worries.
Appreciated. And yeah, obviously it's been a great season, and yeah, hopefully next season will be even stronger and better.
Let's hope so. Thanks for having us, man.
No worries. And there's going to be a Witham Town season preview 25-26 vlog coming soon, and we've got the summer break to look forward to, and hopefully have a good summer break and look forward to pre-season, and come on the town.
Up
the town.